Okay. Says we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. Hey, well, one more.
Nice, I like that.
We need a Van Speaks one in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me that logo, man. Let's go and make that happen, baby.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, dude. How you doing, man?
Good, and you?
Doing great. Doing great,
Good.
man. Doing great. Man, so thanks for showing up today, brother. You know, for those of y'all who don't know who I am, which I'm be surprised if you didn't because you're on my channel. So, but if you don't, you know, I'm Darren, Patel SEO, Darren Murray, motivational speaker, Darren at Blurred Planet, all that other stuff. And brother, what's your name, man?
I'm Van Martin with Van Speaks Online.
That's what's up, man. So what Van and I do, we try to do at least a few days a week, is get together and kind of give some sort of message, and hopefully that message will resonate with you, and you'll take that message and you'll spread that message on. Maybe you might have some questions and you want to talk about something with your business. It may resonate with your business, and you go back and holler at Van, and you know Van's great at business coaching and all that other jazz. So is what you would expect someone at Van Speaks Online to do. So, well, let's go ahead and the topic of today's thing is called "Do you see the light?"
Mm.
And it's kind of funny, you know, that why I picked it, but you'll see in just a second. Okay.
All right.
Sorry. Let me go ahead and boom. Here we go.
What I'm saying is, we gotta figure out some way to get that money. Honestly.
Well, that could be a problem.
It's like the Penguin says. We gotta make that move towards redemption. We gotta go to church.
You gotta make that move toward redemption. You gotta go to church.
Bullshit. Come on.
And now, this week's sermon is from our beloved Reverend Cleophas James.
Reverend Cleophas James.
And now, people, when I woke up this morning, I heard a disturbing sound. I said, when I woke up this morning, I heard a disturbing sound. What I heard was a jingle of 1,000 lost souls. I'm talking about the soul of mortal men and women departed from this life. Wait a minute. Those lost language souls roaming unseen over the earth, seeking a divine life. They'll not find because it's too late. Too late, yeah. Too late for them to ever see again the life they once chose not to follow. All right. Don't be lost when the time comes. For the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. Yeah. Look at that, man. Well. Let us all to the hole. Let us all to the hole. Let us all to the hole. And we pay in the tub. Let's leave in the hole. Let us leave in the
Jake, are you all right? The band.
Do you see the light?
The band.
Do you see the light?
What light?
Have you seen the light?
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. goddamn Christ! I have seen the light!
All right. All right, man. All right. Cool. All right, man. So it looks like, yeah, we lost some from Facebook, but we'll be back.
Right.
That's fine. But yeah, so the message, do you see the light? So in this actual scene from the movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, The Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood had the orphanage was going to be shut down, and they had to pay some money, which is kind of crazy, but they're going to be shut down. They had to pay some money, and they needed to raise some money and figure out how they were going to raise this money. Well, when they were going to go rob some people, and they were like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that." So, that's when they decided to go to church, and then so they came to church, and then they had that. He was actually hit with that divine inspiration, and it was hit with the light, and it was like, "Do you see the light?" And so that's kind of the message from today, or the question we had today is, can you see the light? Or do you see the light? Do you see, are you open to that divine inspiration, or that inspiration that's going to come to you? And where do you need to be mentally to kind of put yourself in that to be able to receive that mentally? So Van, what kind of tips do you have in order to put to get yourself in that mental state or spiritual state of mind to be able to receive that type of inspiration?
Well, I mean, the first thing is we live in a society, and we have this cancerous device right here always on us that is constantly distracting us, constantly filling us full of thoughts, filling our ears, filling our eyes. And we're not able to take a moment to take a breath and just kind of sit back and listen. I mean, remember, God came to, who was it, Elijah in the Bible, and he didn't come in a loud voice, he came in a whisper. And a lot of times these divine inspirations that you have, whether it's with your business or whether it's with a relationship or whether it's with, family or friends or whatever like that, on how you should address certain things, a lot of times it comes in kind of a whisper. It's like you don't really see it there until you get yourself quiet enough that you can actually hear it. And so the first thing that you want to do is you just want to take some time. And, I know whenever you say the word meditate, that gets all these kind of weird thoughts and everything like that. And I'm not talking about all the grab your crystal and rub it 3 times and hoo-ah or that. I'm just talking about take some time, because even the word says that you need to take time to meditate on his word. And what that means is just get quiet and just kind of let it roll around in your mind. Just kind of let it marinate within you. So the first tip that I would have is you got to find a way to get your mind and your heart quiet so that you can be receptive enough to be able to hear what that message is.
Okay. What are some little tips that you have to do that, like besides meditating? What are some things that you might do? I mean, you think going out jogging, going for a walk, spending time with family, working on a computer, writing? Like, what do you?
I think it's going to be different for everybody because everybody's kind of wired differently. I know that whenever I do my long runs, sometimes I get in some of my deeper thinking there and I get some strategies or some thoughts, or maybe this is something I should talk about, and just kind of like all the talking points start coming rolling together. Other things are just, there's apps out there that help you walk through just kind of being mindful, just kind of shutting off your mind so that you can just sit there and just have a relaxing moment of peace or whatever. Or it could just be, nature bathing, going out into, if you're close to a park or out in the woods or whatever like that, just taking a walk around the woods and just kind of allowing that to settle you. Because the ultimate thing that you're looking to do is to get yourself calmed down to a point to where your mind is not doing what all the neurologists called monkey mind, where it's just going all of these different directions. Like, oh, I forgot about this, or what about this and this, getting it settled down to where you're able just to kind of take a moment and just breathe.
Yeah. I know something that helps me, like you said, is actually going for a walk. Like if I feel like things are, because I also have ADD, surprisingly enough, right? If things are going around like, so like that Superman, they were like, he's like, I hear everything. Like literally, I hear everything going on. And so monkey mind would be real easy for me to happen. But when things get like too crazy, then I was like, oh, take a deep breath. And I say, all right, man, let me go for a walk. And I'll go out for a 15 to 20 minute walk. And while I'm walking, I may have, a piece of paper and a pen with me. And you'd be surprised, man, how things just open up. It's just like things will open up, and then I'm able to see that flow. And then it's kind of, you start with, it's kind of, you take it from step one. So what's the fastest way to get to the center of a donut? Mine is with the first bite. So it's the step one. And if you can get to step one, then you can get to step two. And as you start to put things in a kind of sequential order, you're able to dial down in and really, once you've been hit with that inspiration, because inspiration can be so overwhelming. It can be so much. Like, you get hit and like God will say, all right, hey, Van, I want you to go start Van Speaks Online. You're like, whoa. Like, oh my God, what do I do now? I've been hit with this. I've been charged with this. What do I do? What are my next steps? And then you say, okay, man, that's you need to start to kind of put that process together. If that makes sense. That makes sense. I know, like with, Rattel or Darren's Coffee or whatever, if I hit with all kind of inspiration for different things, different techniques, that's exactly what I do. And I start with step one. And if that step one is just getting quiet, and first thank God for, hey, put me in that position. And then it's funny, man, how things open up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you have anything you want to leave us with today, man?
I think you said it pretty well. I mean, another analogy to your donut thing is like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
I was going to say with barbecue sauce, but you there? You froze on me. Hello, you frozen on, man.
So whatever that next step is.
That's how you frozen. I was going to say with some barbecue sauce, but one bite at a time. That's another way to do it too, man. So, all right, man. Well, thank you so much. And how can people reach you, man?
Well, they can reach me on YouTube at vanspeaks.online or on my website, which is vanspeaks.online, or Instagram, same thing, vanspeaks.online.
That's what's up, man. All right, y'all. So thank you so much. And let's leave it like this.
All right.